What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video here for you. Welcome back to the Michigan Sports Hub. We're going to talk about the Detroit Tigers today. I'm a bigger Tigers fan than I am a Lions fan, so really shouldn't be any surprise that I kind of like talking about the Tigers. I see up here on the Detroit Tigers website they've actually signed a right-handed reliever, veteran reliever, Tommy Cannell. I hope I pronounced his name right. 1-year deal, $7.75 million. They've also had a couple of other folks on here that they've signed. I've got my little cheat sheet out here. They've signed second baseman. These names I cannot pronounce. Torres. I think it's Glabier Torres. I believe I've pronounced that right. And starting pitcher Alex Cobb, all on 1-year, $15 million deals. At least that's what I found here on one of the websites here. And I kind of really don't like what I'm seeing here from the Detroit Tigers, even though they've kind of opened up their pocketbook here a little bit. They really haven't brought on any real good batters. Now, I've looked at Torres's his batting average, and it's okay. I'm not going to say that it's world-beating or bad. It's okay. I would kind of like to see more on-base percentage, kind of things like that, get him on base, because you put a man on base, you're more likely... it's highly likely that the guy's going to come around and score if they don't get in a double play. So you at least want to have on-base percentage be pretty high. I really don't know anything about Alex Cobb. I would have to do some research on it. But the big thing in the research that I did do is who they've traded away, which I was kind of surprised here a little bit. Catcher Carson Kelly and reliever Andrew Chafflin went to the Texas Rangers on separate deals. They also traded away Jack Flaherty, which I was very surprised to see that Flaherty was going to be traded to the Dodgers. And then they had outfielder and first baseman Mark Canha, who was traded to the San Francisco Giants. They were all on 1-year deals. That's why they traded them away. They must not have thought they were good enough to re-sign. That's why they traded them before the season was over with. And I know they're out there trying to get... I don't want to say Bergman because Bergman's the wrong name here. It's the guy from Houston, and I wish I would have wrote the names down here. Actually, when I come up here to the Bing website here, the Bing search engine, Alex Bregman, he's from the Houston Astros. Now, Houston Astros are after him. Obviously, that's a team he could re-sign with them. Boston's with him. I think the New York Mets are in the mix now. I think I've read that very recently that they're in the mix. And I think there might be one other team out there. Maybe they haven't shown a whole lot of interest or whatnot, but I know there's multiple teams out there for his services. And there's another person out there which I can't find on here, which, again, I didn't really do a whole lot of digging here because I got the camera going here, but I would like to see Detroit get some more hitters in here. Now, we all know that last big rush of the season where the Tigers made the playoffs and almost went to the championship series against the Guardians, which I wasn't really surprised at because of the run that they had, but they kind of cooled off right towards the end of the last 2 games of the postseason there, where they wouldn't swing the bats. They were trying to look for pitches, and the pitches didn't come, and they were getting called on strikeouts, which I thought they really should have swung the bats at there. You want to swing the bat there trying to make contact. You don't want to sit there. I'll use an old Ernie Harwell quote for those that know who Ernie Harwell is. You don't want to sit there like a house on the side of the road and watch it go by. That's kind of what the Tigers are doing at the last 2 games, trying to find the pitch to hit, and they never got it, and they got striked out on because in the playoffs, the strike zone gets a little bit smaller, and the lower pitches kind of get called for strikes. So I would like to see more hitters and be kind of more aggressive in the hitting. Now, I know that, like I said before, Ilitch has opened up his pocketbook. Now, Harris has to do his part to get teams to kind of come in here. I wish Scott Harris would kind of be more aggressive, because if he doesn't get Bregman, who else is there out there to get now? He kind of seems to be dragging his feet, I kind of feel like. He's not really going after really anybody else, and that kind of, it's concerning and it's upsetting for me as a Tigers fan. Now, I want to see the Tigers do well. I want to see pitching and hitting come together, kind of like the 2006 team and the 2012 teams, where they kind of had that combination of pitching and hitting and getting timely hits. That's what's kind of going to propel them to the division crown, as well as to the pennant, and hopefully onto the World Series and win the World Series. That's what's going to get them that's the recipe for success here. And I don't think that Harris is doing a whole lot for that. I wish he would kind of talk to Ilitch and tell him, hey, and maybe this conversation has happened. I don't necessarily know that. I'm not in the Tigers organization. I'm just a dummy here in Lansing doing stupid videos. But at some point, I hope that Harris kind of went to Ilitch and said, hey, we have to open up the pocketbook if we're going to get some talent in here and to win some baseball games. We can't be kind of setting on the people that we've gone up through the farm system and kind of some cheap acquisitions to get us by. That's not going to win. That's not going to get us anywhere. That's not going to get us back to the postseason. It's a recipe for the lower half of Major League Baseball and not getting any kind of playoff berth. That's your that kind of sits. Other than that, I don't really have much more to add to kind of what I've already said here. I know I'm kind of getting a little wordy here, but I really want to see them kind of be aggressive in the offseason. They've been aggressive with the pitching, but I think they need to be aggressive in the bats and getting more talent in here and maybe some veterans in here that have a decent batting average and a decent on-base percentage to try to get these young guys to kind of, hey, here's what we have to do if we're going to be winning baseball games here. That's how I kind of see it kind of going on here. Then when you get those guys in here, then you can get some of the high dollar free agents to come in and hopefully to get you over that hump to get to the championship series and win the pennant and hopefully go on and win the World Series. That was a recipe for when Dan Dombrowski was here for the Tigers. It took him a while to get there, but then when he got there, he had a well-oiled machine and went and just they kind of went for it there in the mid to late 2000s, kind of early 2010s there. That was the recipe for success. That's kind of where I think the Tigers need to go. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Give it a thumbs down if you do not, guys. I would really like to hear your comments. If you're a Tigers fan, how do you guys see it? Do you think our pitching is going to be enough to get us back to the postseason? I don't think so, but it's one of the first recipes. Maybe they've got a plan in place and they're just going slow. I would like to see it go a little bit faster because we've had such a long playoff drought. I don't want to be one and done and kind of sit here another 3 to 4 years until we see the playoffs again. Don't want to see that happen. And if that happens, you're going to see one upset old man here. That's not the recipe that the Tigers want. Believe me, it's not. Let me know what you guys think of this video down below. Hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, concerns, criticisms, whatnot. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up. It doesn't cost you a whole lot. Just a couple, maybe a second. Gets that out to the YouTube algorithm. Gets this video out to the YouTube algorithm for sports. And also, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button and do the all bell notifications so you guys see more videos just like this one. Gonna get this video edited up here. Gonna get to probably some more Lion stuff, because the Lion stuff kind of seems to get more videos than the Tiger stuff, but I kind of wanted to get a Tigers video out here because, number one, I'm a bigger Tigers fan than I am a Lions fan, and I need to get some more Detroit Tigers content out there for you. So that's the plan. All right, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.